What is up, fight fans? I am Jason Burgos for Sportsnaut, and I'm joined by one of the very best light heavyweight fighters of his generation. He's a former UFC
Oh,
champion, and he is here to talk about the controversy of his fight in July and what could possibly be next on the horizon. And that person I speak of is the one, the only, Polish power himself, Jan Blachowicz. Senor Blachowicz, thank you so much for the time today.
pleasure for me. Thank you for this, introducing. Sounds good, very good. Yeah, all good. Thank you.
I mean, it's all facts. I'm just stating the obvious thing. You are one of the best fighters of this generation. Now, of course, we got to talk about the fight that happened in July. I have a lot to ask about it, but with this Pereira fight at UFC 291. But the first big question I have to ask is about the altitude in Salt Lake City. You seem to get tired much faster than you usually do by the second round. You have great cardio. Did the altitude of Salt Lake City have an effect? Because it's 4,000 feet above water. Did that do something to you
Yes,
in the fight?
maybe that was the reason. I don't know. I need to understand what happened. Maybe in the first round I tried to submit him so badly. Maybe I was, I maybe that was mistake. Too much energy live in the first round. I don't know. I was there 3 weeks before fight. To used to the altitude. I finished my camp in Polish mountains, also same altitude. So I think I'm gonna be ready for that. And in my training sessions over there after 1 week was very good. In the locker room. When I do my warm up, I feel great. I feel perfect. I don't know what's happened after first round. I feel something is not good. I don't know why. I don't know what's go wrong. Maybe that was the reason that I want to try. I try to submit him, and I leave too much.
Yeah,
Maybe too much.
yeah,
Sometimes it is like this, but it's not a excuse. He was on the same attitude with me, so
yeah,
same shit. So I don't
yeah.
know. No answer for that yet.
And that's good to know because they talked about during the fight that Pereira was out there early, and you were out there early too. So you did all the preparation as a veteran fighter should. So let's talk about the first round because you dominated that first round. Early takedown, threatened him a lot, put him in a lot of danger. However, he surprised a lot of people by being able to survive you. I'm sure a lot of people, you asked him, hey, Jan's gonna get him down the first round, have his back, like, oh, this guy's toast. He's gonna get finished. Did he surprise you at all with his takedown defense and his ability to defend you while you're on his back?
Yeah, he do a great job to defend himself. He exactly knew what he doing. But he's trained with Glover, so
Yep.
for sure he
Yeah.
showed me how to do it. Yeah, he do maybe 1 minute more, and I will find a way. But we've got only 5 minutes in the round, so
Yeah.
it is what it is. But yeah, he did very great job with to defend himself.
In the second and third round, yeah.
Maybe not too good, on the ground. I should, because I think I have it, I think okay, 1 more minute and I'm gonna have him, but he
Mm,
doesn't. I should to change something, work a little bit in different way. Uh, Maybe that was also my mistake, what I'm doing over there, what I was doing over there. Should to do in different, little bit different way.
do you feel that in those moments, because he was in serious danger, you could feel it, like the crowd reaction to the dangers? And was there a moment that maybe you made like a technical mistake that you look back on now, like, oh, if I did this instead of this, that would have made a big difference? Or it just he did a good job defending?
Yeah, he did great job to defending, but also now I will do it in different, little bit different way. I will, put my body in different angles, use my, feet a little bit different.
Mm,
I will do little small changes, what should work a little bit better, and maybe. But now it's just, story. But we
yeah.
need to, watch it, analyze, because we don't want to do this mistake in next fight. Yeah.
There in the second and third, you mentioned in the third round you looked tired, but it wasn't like he was landing a bunch of shots and beating you up. It really it looked just more like you were tired, but he was more energetic. So it probably had an influence on the judges, but you still landed takedowns in both rounds. And as for like the last decade or more of in this sport, when you land takedowns in rounds, that usually wins rounds. And was there any part of you thinking back in that frustration that, damn, I landed takedowns, that usually wins me rounds, it's won me rounds in the past, why didn't it happen here? Or is it more like the frustration that your energy level, maybe you look tired compared to him, and that had an influence on the judges at the end?
But you don't. I don't know what judges, what they're watching. That you are tired or you just won the fight. I was tired, but anyway, I did my job. I keep punching. I put sometimes put pressure on him. I defend very good his punches. I take him down a couple of times. So anyway, I was tired, but I do my job. Uh, so I believe that after the fight, all my team think that we won the fight. And
Yeah,
everybody think that. Most
yeah,
of the people think that. The crowd, everybody. A lot of people say me that even now, when I meet people, not only in Poland but in the whole world. The fight was close, of course, but they rob you. And I watched the fight the same day after in my hotel room, and a couple of days later without emotion, without anything. And still, I think that I was a little bit better than him.
yeah.
But now it's just a story. What can I do? Nothing. I can just say that they robbed me, and that's it. Don't change anything. It's too late.
Did you think about all at all, like reaching out to the commission in Salt Lake City to review it, to maybe have it overturned or a no contest? I mean, maybe that's an option. Or
No,
just
they
like,
will not do it. I
yeah,
don't.
yeah,
Never. They never change.
yeah,
They never change what they've done. So not make sense. It is
yeah.
what it is. I need to live with that. I prefer lose if someone knock me out, submit me. Okay, then you know that he is better.
Yeah.
He win the fight. But when the referee see the fight in differently, when you see the fight, this is something weird and
Yeah.
hurts you a little bit. But also, it's my fault because I can do a little bit more. I can, uh, do, three punch more, and I will be, the decision will be on my side.
Yeah. And
That's
that's
it.
what I want to talk about too, because just that frustration on what are the judges seeing, because this is a frustrating loss in a way, because you didn't get, like you said, you didn't get knocked out, you didn't get like just definitively he beat you up all over the ring, all over the octagon. It wasn't those kind of situations. And now when looking back your record, you've only been able to get one win in your last four, but your losses were to a former middleweight champion, the former division champion Glover, and then the frustrating Ankalaev fight that goes to a draw. At your age, do you feel like almost like a worry, like because of these tough decisions and the way they might look at how they match people up, like that window for you to get another title shot at light heavyweight might have been closed because of these judges' decision, a fight you thought you won?
Yeah, but we will see what's gonna be next, what's gonna be in the future. Now I will not change anything in this fight what was in past. I need to look forward. Uh, of course, I do step back. So now I need to do a couple more fights, make some money on that, and maybe in future I'm gonna have another chance for the title shot. But right now I don't think about this. I need to back to the gym. Think why I was tired after first round, what's happened with my cardio, and that's it. And just go there, do my job, make some money, win a couple fights, and maybe in future another title shot will come someday. We will see.
Now I want to ask about this because I feel like it's a maybe a better path for you if you're interested. Because when you were champion not that long ago, you had mentioned the idea of maybe moving up to heavyweight. It wasn't something you were totally against. And now with how things have worked out, John Jones is the champion. That was a
Mhm.
fight. You and John Jones was a fight that you wanted. A lot of people wanted to see back when you were champion. If they came to you and said, "Look, if you're interested in heavyweight and you have a chance to say fight a Tom Aspinall or Sergey Pavlovich to be number one contender to get the winner of Stipe John Jones, would that interest you?"
Of course, why not? Sounds good. So yes,
Let's do it.
okay, you open me, something in my mind. So yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna ask the UFC about opportunity of this of heavyweights. We will see. Yeah, but it's something what I have to think right now about this. Yeah, maybe we're gonna do this. We will see. Now I think about vacation because still I
Yeah.
wasn't on my vacation yet, so we
Yeah.
will go for 10 days, and after that After vacation, I'm gonna have small surgery, very small, not so serious. I need to fix my elbow. Do you see this?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh wow, what's that like a bursar? Bursar, right?
Yeah, they need to cut it and take it out.
Wow.
So like 3 or 4 weeks break, and after
Mm.
that I can start train normally and focus up on the next challenge.
Well, I mean, you're welcome for that idea of going to
Yeah,
heavyweight,
sounds good.
and between those two guys, I mean, it seems like Aspinall is the one getting a lot of attention, and I think that's a great matchup for you. Do you prefer maybe one to be more interesting than the other between Aspinall and Pavlovich, if that was a possible thing?
Hmm. I need to watch them, carefully because when I watch the heavyweight guy, I don't watch. I just watch for the fun.
Yeah.
I don't watch it like I don't analyze them, the style and everything. So yeah, but Aspinall, he do great job in his last fight. So there will be something very good for me
Yeah.
for the first time in heavyweight.
All right, so let's end this conversation on a more fun note. We have talked in the past about your love of video games and you're a big Resident Evil fan and asking and like when people reporters ask professional athletes, "Oh, like what's your top 10 of this or what's your favorite of that?" A lot of fans are interested to know what their favorite athletes like favorite top 10 things are. So, when it comes to video games, what are Jan Blachowicz's top 5 video games of all time? And it doesn't have to be systems now, PS5 and all that stuff. Like for me, Metal Gear Solid on PlayStation 1 is like one of my favorite games of all time. What are your top 5 games you ever played?
Yeah, easy. First is like a old game, very old game. I say it many times. It's Gothic.
Mm-hmm. Oh
It's
yeah, yeah,
old
yeah.
game, RPG game.
Mm-hmm.
Gothic 1 and Gothic 2.
Mm-hmm.
So this is my first two favorite games. Witcher 3,
Ah, okay.
Witcher 3, Heroes of Might and Magic 3. You know what is Heroes of Might and Magic? You
No, no,
should
I
to
don't know
know.
that one. No.
No strategy game. You need to check
I'm
it.
not an
Also old
RPG
game.
guy. I'm a sports and
This is
like
strategy
adventure guy.
game, very good. You need to check it. It's crazy. It's unbelievable. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And maybe with the five will be tough
Yeah.
because this four is for sure. It's on my first place.
Okay.
Hmm. This could be hard.
Mm-hmm.
What to choose?
Yeah. So that's 4. What's the last one? What's the 5th game?
Give
It's
me
not
1 minute.
Resident Evil?
Maybe. Yeah. Okay. I will go with Resident Evil 2.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I can choose this one.
So
But it's
if
hard.
you like if you like Witcher, do you like the Witcher TV show or you don't watch TV
No,
show?
TV show. I can swear, they
Sure.
fucked up TV show. They fucked up completely. I don't know. Maybe the someone who created the TV show,
Yeah.
he don't read the books. I don't know. I don't know. I watched first season
Yeah.
and I was very disappointed. I was,
Mm.
what the fuck is going on over there? And someone tell me, okay, the second season is a little bit better. So I say,
Yeah.
okay, I will watch it. I watch it, I don't know, 2 months,
Yeah.
because it was terrible. And I say,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
will not watch it again. I don't want to waste my time on this shit.
So on the
The
Jan,
book, the books are great. It's like
yeah.
one of the greatest books what I ever read.
Okay.
Like Tolkien, Lord of the Rings, the same
Ah, all right.
same level. And the game also is like, yeah,
Yeah.
highest level of the games, and the TV show. I don't know. I don't understand. Maybe maybe I'm too old. I don't know.
So
And I
then
don't
the
understand.
if we had a Jan Blachowicz review of The Witcher out of 5 stars, what does The Witcher TV show get? 1 star or 0 stars?
The 5 star is the biggest one, 0 is
Yeah.
the low.
Yeah.
0.